Former President Donald Trump has recently reiterated a familiar call for Apple to manufacture its iPhones in the United States. He's suggested that failure to do so could result in substantial tariffs, potentially as high as 25% on iPhones and other Apple products imported from overseas. This isn't the first time Mr. Trump has made such demands, but with the political landscape in flux, the implications for Apple, consumers, and the broader United States economy are once again under scrutiny. What would such a move truly entail? This proposal is a key element of Mr. Trump's America First economic agenda, which prioritizes domestic manufacturing and aims to reduce economic reliance on other nations, particularly China, where the majority of iPhones are currently assembled. The threat of tariffs serves as a significant bargaining chip intended to pressure Apple into shifting its production strategy. Let's consider the hypothetical scenario of a 25% tariff on iPhones. Apple would find itself at a crossroads. The company could choose to absorb these additional costs, which would inevitably impact its profit margins. Alternatively, and perhaps more likely, Apple could pass these costs on to consumers. Industry analysts and past studies suggest that iPhones manufactured in the United States could see price increases ranging from a significant percentage to potentially hundreds of dollars per device. Such a price hike could dampen. However, relocating iPhone production to the United States is an undertaking of immense complexity and scale. Apple's current operations depend on an intricate global supply chain, meticulously developed over decades, with its nerve center in Asia. This network encompasses not just assembly plants, but also a vast ecosystem of component suppliers and specialized labor. Replicating this sophisticated infrastructure in the United States would necessitate colossal investments in new factories, advanced manufacturing technology, and the development of a highly skilled workforce capable of handling the precision and volume Apple requires. Experts consistently point to Asia's advantages. The economic debate surrounding this issue is multifaceted. Proponents of Mr. Trump's stance argue that bringing iPhone production onshore would generate a significant number of American jobs, stimulate local economies, and contribute to a renaissance in United States manufacturing. They also highlight potential benefits for national security and a reduction in supply chain vulnerabilities. Conversely, opponents raise concerns about the potential for retaliatory tariffs from other countries, leading to broader trade disputes. They also argue that the higher labor and operational costs in the United States would inevitably translate to more expensive products for consumers, potentially negating any economic benefits from job creation. As of late May 2025, these discussions are largely centered on political rhetoric and potential future policy shifts. Apple has not announced any definitive plans to move the final assembly of its flagship iPhone product line to the United States. While the company does make substantial investments in the United States, including in research and development, software design, and the manufacturing of certain components, the overwhelming majority of iPhone assembly continues to be carried out overseas, primarily in China, with some diversification to countries like India and Vietnam in recent years. In summary, the prospect of Apple manufacturing iPhones in the United States under the threat of tariffs is a deeply complex issue. It involves navigating significant economic challenges, overcoming immense logistical hurdles, and weighing substantial political considerations. The potential consequences for Apple, its customers, the United States economy, and international trade relations are profound. We will continue to monitor